Welcome folks to Let's Play Ravenloft Stone Prophet. Now, this is supposed to be the sequel to Ravenloft, but it shares nothing with Ravenloft. Aside from your old characters, we're not gonna import our characters because that will be like playing on easy mode, and I don't like easy mode. But if you want to import your characters, feel free to do so. This is a single player game. There is no shame in playing how you best like playing, whatever that means. Instead, what we're going to do, I do have some saves I've tinkered about with the characters. I don't like the system in here because every NPC is basically a cleric, so you're kind of forced to take a mage with you. I mean, it's not, you're not obligated, but it's like, feels like a forced choice. So we're gonna continue. Instead, we're gonna choose the quick start party. It's an elf ranger cleric and an elven, it's an half elf ranger cleric and an elven fighter magic user. Not the best in terms of stats, because the elven fighter magic user has like 11 intelligence, whatever. And I also made a party of a gnome fighter thief and an elven fighter mage. I also made a couple of paladin siblings. The game is easy enough, you can play with all of these, but I feel like for the best experience, the quick start party is the best. So let's select this and see the intro.
Before that morning, no one in El Terrell knew of the land called Har'Akir. By signal, by whisper, and by hurried order, the word travels. It reaches the bravest in the land, those bold adventurers who, once more, are called to serve good Lord Delt.
Hi.
No questions, my friends. I've heard nothing but questions since dawn, the half of them mine and all unanswered.
Okay. So?
Before sunrise, fires were lit. Warning fires in the fields of the dead. A farmer and his son wandered in. The gods could better tell us what they've seen, for neither has the courage to speak anymore. Then, well, there it is. That wall of light settled across the horizon. Have you ever seen the like of it? Ah, another question. In an hour, good Lord Delt will face 1,000 such questions. The city may panic, but not us, eh? It's not for Hell Riders to wilt the first sign of magic. Hold there! Don't be so eager to bolt off without orders. Ah, I knew you'd be the first here, as ready for death as for a summer dance. But I don't need dead heroes. I need answers. Well, Lord Delt needs them. Well, there are your orders. Get out there, find out what it is, get back alive. And may the gods go with you.
Wow, great orders. Thanks, bro. So our adventurers...
A figure lies in the distance. The party dismounts and approaches the struggling foe.
Like the party, 2 people. Oh, what a sexy lady.
You are not villagers. The scent of grass, trees. You come from outside this place. Go back. There is no place for you in Har'Akir. The dagger at my side. Too weak to reach it. A poor legacy. Piotr, my brother. I cannot pass it on to you. Remember. The dagger. A poor legacy for Piotr. To the north, east, the village, Mohar, the way. My fault, Piotr. I brought us here. Forgive me, my brother. A poor legacy for Piotr.
Gee, what a quick and fast death. Okay. And she just disappeared. Poof. There you go. And so, the adventure begins.
In the space of a breath, El Terrell fades behind them. The desert surrounds the adventurers, and from it there is no escape.
Oh my god. Well, as you would imagine, by the gods, what fate is this? The desert alone has not taken her. What have we come to? And yes, you might recognize this portrait from Ravenloft. It's the same portrait as Gloriana, because you can use those portraits too in this game. And the developers, with their incredibly high fantasy mind, creative mind, they created Valkyra. Valkyra and Casilantus. Casilantus is a cleric ranger. A weird stats, but okay game. And Valkyra is a fighter mage with 15 strength, 19 dexterity, 16 constitution, and 11 intelligence. I don't know why you have 17 wisdom and charisma. I don't know why. Don't ask me, guys. I'm clueless. Okay, we have Braces of Defense. We can give her to Valkyra. Is it Valkyra or Valkyra? Valkyra. And Ring of Protection. We can give it to you because... No, because you have a +1 leather armor. Okay, gotcha. Magical of Invisibility. We can learn that. We have potions. We have arrows. No, I want to put the arrows there. We can also remove the robes, as they're kind of useless. We can use the leather armor, but then we wouldn't be able to cast spells. So there you have it. Okay, we have this scroll case which is empty, and this scroll case which is empty. Sadly, we cannot put water skills. Cure serious wounds and cure serious wounds. This could be interesting. As for everything else, let's just fill this inventory with shit. Okay, so first things first, these clothings are not useful to us, but we're gonna bring them with us anyway. Also, there's the dagger. The dagger is very strong, however, as you can see, the ranger cleric cannot use that. But the fighter mage can. We could use the bow, but in such a big space, the arrow will travel like way too far away. And I also don't think we have the necessary to hit. Also, if we look at the map, we can spot some bows, nothing in them. There are more bows here, but they are behind the what do you call it, the end of the world. So how about we go into... Oh, hi, how are you doing? Doing great. Most people attack by clicking on the enemy like they did in Ravenloft, but it is much slower than clicking on the weapons. And eventually you're gonna just click on one weapon. Let's get inside this tent. The manual states that you can search in this base, but if there is something, you will pick it up. But I never found anything. Let's talk with this woman. Hello, woman. We're strangers in a new land. I completely agree with what you have to say. What's wrong, woman? What is it that you try to say? Yeah, you just said that. She tries to speak, yet, by her, this woman has no tongue, and her eyes, she is no doubt blind, but somehow knows we are here. Yeah, she's nodding, okay. It strikes me strange. Note, this woman makes no motion for us to assist her. Indeed, her energy seems bent on aiding us. It's as if the words she would speak might be of great importance. If only a way could be found to understand her. She is nodding again. And she's doing something with the sand. Oh, there you go. I believe she understands. Look at the drawing. What appears to be a hut, a well, and perhaps either a direction. If the hut represents this woman's home, then it may be a well lies east of here. So this is north, this is the well. Okay, gotcha. Perhaps she knows of something in that direction. Some aid by which we may yet learn her thoughts. Good day to you, woman. If the fates are kind, we may return and bring with us a mean to converse with you. Goodbye, woman, indeed. Now this is also a safe place we can rest and memorize some spells. Unlike Ravenloft, there is no top menu. You just click on the icon, the Eye of Ra, and you pray for spell. So what do we have? Create waters, because in this game you have water. Now, if you ask me, there is so much water that you can play without a cleric and still be fine, but that's up to you. Cure light wounds, just one? Huh, bro. Light and protection from elements. Evil, sorry. Do I need protection from evil? Not really. So I would say maybe Bless would be great. We have 3, 4, we can get detect magic. Before we do that, let's also memorize some spells. So you have Chill Touch, no thank you. Light, Armor, no thank you. The only thing we can memorize is Magic Missile. We have Braces of Protection, we don't need Armor on either of our So Armor gives you the armor class of a Scale Mail, which is 4 points. Now this could be useful on, say, the Ranger. Ranger has a leather armor right now, it would be a 1 armor class improvement. I don't think it's necessary because we'll be finding a chain armor or something similar soon enough. So I would say with what we have now, 1 light is fine, Magic Missile goes next. So Stinking Cloud, I disagree with that. I would say Aganadza Scorcher would be better. And we have no other spells here. So, which means we can remove the light and we can get more Cure Light Wounds and some Detect Magic. Because we need Detect Magic to figure out if something is magical. Aid, no thank you. We have Draw Dexterity, I'd say Draw Strength. Whole Person, right now I don't think there's anybody resembling a person. Kinda useless. We can go with Spiritual Hammer. That could be interesting. But I think Flame Blade is better. As for this one, we can get Prayer. Seems like a good spell to have right now, so it's fine with that. We could rest, or we can keep on moving a little bit. So let's get out of here. Let's remember, we have a couple of quests. The first quest is to go to the city, to the village, and give the dagger to Piotr, which is the brother of the Gypsy. The second quest, and we have been attacked by these guys. We are being attacked, we shall deal with this guy. Also, enemies have, weapons have a certain speed to them. I'm just trying to get the right music and sounds. Luckily we can modify the music in here, so it doesn't get overbearing. Fantastic, we have a Copish sword, probably mundane. We have robes, which we don't need. A water skin. I think we can give you robes though. Yeah, they're the same, but this will blend you well with the area. Okay, so let's keep on moving east. It's still gonna be massive. Ooh, there's the well. Quite close by. The well. It appears cracked, strange. Perhaps a closer look is in order. It indeed is. It indeed is. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Did you actually crit? Lots of enemies. Guys, do not get overwhelmed by the enemy. Have at thee. And someone else? No? Okay. Okay, so what do we have here? Lots of bones. Not a fan of that. We have the create water spell. We don't need these water skills. But you can use them to weaken the trolls, because trolls in this game are weak to water too. Let me fetch this one too. There is a teleportation in Har'Akir. In some legends, it is said that pharaohs are near the gods in the power. Perhaps this was true of Anktepot. Many stories have come down to us, but few as intriguing as the history of teleportation in Har'Akir. It is said that, at the height of his power, Anktepot was gifted with the ability to transport from place to place. In turn, he gave this gift to the nation, establishing a series of teleportation obelisks. They linked the vast reaches of the land together. For each obelisk there existed a key, both key and obelisk adorned by a common symbol. By placing the key in the hand and activating it, teleportation would occur between the location where the key was used and the obelisk adorned with matching symbol. Okay. No, if anything we need to drop this one. A potion of extra healing and a Har'Akir robe. We don't need that. What about this? Okay, this is the village of Muhar. So we could teleport by just holding this thing in our hand and using it. Yet, from what I've seen so far, the best course of action is to pick up this extra healing potion. Okay, the best course of action, we need to get inside this well. And we got to explore. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue playing the game. There's someone here. Okay, are you injured? You're neither quiet nor certain of the steps you take. And look at her face.
My ankle, it may be broken. I can't tell. Lend a hand now. You've 2 strong legs to take you anywhere you like. My bones I sacrificed to scramble here. A storm came. I knew it to be the wrath of Anktepot. A wall of wind and sand. I took hold of a rope and lowered myself into this well, but the rope betrayed me. I fell. And there is something, a creature at the end of this hall. It knows I'm here and hungers for me.
Do you know your way around these chambers, or has your injury kept you from moving about?
No, my injury speeds me along. Why, in a day on hands and knees, I have searched the very corners of this place. Temper your words with sense, if you please. No, I have not gone far. But I did find a scroll. Here, take it. I found it in the grasp of a skeleton at the end of this hall. There. I've given you all I have. Will you aid me now? Take me back to the village, for I have no desire to...
Okay, sure. Let's interrupt your dialogue. Whatever. Valkyra says, if I give you a weapon and show you its use, might you make your way back to the village on your own? What kind of answer is that? She has a broken ankle. Look at her face.
No, by the merciful gods, I need your help. I have no strength to return on my own, no fighting skills with which to defend myself. Take me back, please, you must. I am Senef, a loyal citizen of Muhar, devoted to Osiris. You cannot desert me.
Now, those are bold words. I could desert you if I were evil, but... if I was, maybe. Remain here while we explore the places? No. Very well then, come with us. We shall return you directly to the village.
My thanks to you. Now, hurry. I am impatient to rest within my own tent. And oh, I suppose you expect me to ask the gods to smile upon you for your charity. Very well. I shall remember to do so. Never fear.
So Senef comes with us. She's a commoner. Yes, this is something we can watch. Be warned, fire trap. Okay, button opens the door, the button springs the trap. Pretty makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, we shall keep that in mind. You might as well give us this. And up the Forgotten Shrine. I suppose we can put this somewhere, like in this scroll case. You have nothing else on your person. And we have this one. We can go back to the village by hitting this rune. Spoiler alert, we don't really want to go and explore the dungeon with Senef because she
Never
is...
in my heart did I believe you would be true to your word. Even as we approached the village, I could not allow myself to trust. Yet, you have returned me safely home. My thanks are all I can give. Fate brought you to me when all that I have carried with me is yours. I leave it here for you.
I didn't press anything.
Again, please accept my thanks.
I didn't press anything, I swear. I did not press anything. However, what did we lose exactly? Oh, yeah, no, we have the space. Okay. So how about we now start and save? Let's call this LP1. And yes, so we are here in the village. The village was to the northeast. Now the question is, yes, we are a long way from the well. We need to eventually get to the well. Now we do so by... Oh, it's straight down there. The well is just straight south. Okay, since we're in the village of Muhar, we could go look for Piotr and actually explore this village, so we can figure out what's going on. Also, let's remember we need to go back into the well and find a mean to converse with the woman in the tent. But that is for next time. And with that, I bid you farewell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!